Ooh, we've already got some fun music going. Hello, hello, my friends, and welcome to today's Nerds Chaos and Caffeine.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to today's Nerds Chaos.
Where we are playing Overboard. Alright, so the premise is we are a wife whose husband has disappeared under the most mysterious of circumstances. Okay, making sure that the audio was coming through for the game. Alrighty, so, spoiler alert, we may have murdered him and shoved him overboard. But they're going to have to prove it. So, I have already heard, though, that the most important thing for this game is keeping track of your fibbies and what you're telling people. Villainize depart for America. Former starlet Veronica Valency sets sail today. That I am already like reading with struggles. Set sail today for New York, accompanied by husband Malcolm. The pair, once dubbed a charming couple and a charmed couple, are now ruined to be in dire financial straits after a string of poor investments. Here's to more luck in America, you lovebirds. Mr. and Mrs. Valency will sail into Brooklyn aboard the SS Hook. Alright. So, I had a pen. Where did it go? How can I keep track if I don't know where my pen went? Alright. Okay. 1, no. 2, no. But the pen is still vanished. Weird. Oh, there's one. Found it. Not the one I had before, but I found it. Alright. So let us begin.
We stood together at the rail, Malcolm and I.
Alright.
I told him I could see dolphins playing in the wake of the boat.
Oh, we're starting off strong.
I went over to see them.
Just a little further, dear.
So I grabbed him by the belt.
Now.
And I threw him overboard.
Oh dear. An Inkle game? I like that they put the flight of the bumblebees here. Very nicely done. Phone for the dragon. To the whoop! Over there. Oh heavens. No, darling, I had the strangest dream. Malcolm? Oh. He's gone! Really gone. Marvelous. I finally killed my husband. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Valency, but is everything all right? What should I say? Who's there? Come in. Don't come in. Who's there? Steward, ma'am. What do you want? Come in. Don't come in. What would you like? Captain says we put into Liberty Island at 4 p.m. and breakfast is still being served, ma'am. But only until 9 o'clock. Damn it, Veronica. You've overslept. Thank you. I'll let my husband know. Thank you, steward. Thank you, steward. Very good, ma'am. All right, Veronica. Be calm. Act natural. Maybe no one saw anything. Look around the cabin. Get moving. Around the cabin. Let's look at the desk. There's a cast iron paperweight in the shape of a dolphin on the desk. What an ugly thing. God knows, but I hate dolphins. Look at the paperweight, pick it up, something else. Beautifully made, but completely inaccurate. Dolphins have a lot more teeth. Like little daggers. Sure, we'll pick it up. And this thing is horribly heavy. It's like they don't want anyone to steal it. But who would steal this horrible thing? So anyway, put it down, drop it out the porthole. I'll put it down. I put it back on the desk with relief. The bed. I fell asleep on the chaise lounge last night, so no one slept in the bed. Scrabble the sheep, fall asleep, get up. But there's no time for this. Porthole, bathroom. Catch a glimpse of my reflection in the mirror as I slip into the bathroom and quickly look away. There's a bottle of tablets by the little sink. Fix my face, the tablets leave the bathroom. Let's check the tablets. Sleeping tablets, strong ones. Veronica's little helpers. It's a wonder I woke up at all. Read the label, pocket them, put them down. For the treatment of minor severe insomnia as a result of mental distress, side effect drowsiness, short-term memory loss, irritability, aggressive outbursts, increased libido. You're a full house, Veronica. Or rather, a royal flush. Sure, let's put them in our pocket. And my earrings, it's missing. One of my diamond earrings. Shit, shit, shit. Pocket the other one. Tell me I didn't lose my earring on deck last night. I slipped the earring free and put it in my pocket. Okay, so let's see. Can I drop it off the porthole maybe? The porthole is open. Toss something overboard. Toss my earring. The earring glitters in the sunlight as it disappears. There. Alright, so I'm going to say earring gone. Pills in pocket. And so, I'm writing down take one. Keep them. Do something else. Leave. Cool and casual, Veronica. That's the way. Continue. Where should we go next? Aft cabins, restaurant, smoking room, forward cabins, chapel, the bridge. Can be there. Okay, so we'll be a little late. I've missed breakfast now. The aft cabins. Let's just go ahead and well, okay, so what I've heard is that you play the first round just naturally, normally. The small chapel is tucked in the bow. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Okay, pretty standard, pretty standard. Thy kingdom, something, something heaven. That's what you've got? This is schoolgirl stuff. What do you want? I know I've not always been pious. I have sinned. I need some advice. I know I've not always been pious. Not always been. And I might not always call the small antelope called Millicent. Just get to the point, lady. I have sinned. I need some advice. Do you hate me? Ha! Yes, you get here just in time for the religious trauma! I have sinned. I need some advice. Do you hate me? I have sinned. I'm fully aware of what you've done, young lady. Obviously. What I'm not sure about is what you think the living Christ you think I can do about it. Bring him back. Can I get Carstairs on my side? Forgive me? You don't want him back now. Trust me. Okay, good. You should see the state he's in. Anything else? Since you're here for once. Are sleeping pills useful? Yes. For sleeping, obviously. But also your contemporaries have some pretty fixed ideas about mental health. So strong sleeping pills look bad for whoever they land on. Obviously you lot are so busy tarring each other, it's a wonder you don't stick together more. Good one. Can't do bad, me. What else? Don't hold back now. Can I keep them quiet if someone saw me? There are 3 ways to keep someone quiet. I'm talking generally here. 1 you did to Malcolm, can't recommend that. 1 is making them like you, can't see you pulling that off. The other is to bang them around the end so they fall asleep. Of course, in real life, that never works, you know. Go take a hike, I'm tired of you. The alms ball by the door is intended for donations. When he goes to an orphanage for children of lost sailors, it's empty. Get your nose out of there. I hurry out of the chapel. I wasn't going to do anything with it. Okay. The forward cabins are occupied by Carstairs on one side and Lady H on the other. Lady Honoria Armstrong has a cabin more or less to herself, presumably so no one sees her rolling back drunk to her room. Let me listen at Carstairs. What is this now? I can definitely hear someone moving around inside the cabin. Hello? No answer. Okay, step away. 15 minutes idle by. Move on. The odd cabin belongs to the Major and to Miss Clarissa Turpentine. Sobbing coming from a nearby cabin. Must be Clarissa. Clarissa, you in there? Go away! Clarissa, let me in. You're going to want to talk to me. The steward could open this door. So let me in. You witch! What? I never want to see you again. I know what you did to him. I know. Clarissa, have you... She's in tears over my husband. Clarissa, have you seen Malcolm? Where is he? You don't know? Oh my God, Veronica, you really don't know? I don't want you telling lies. What'd you see, Clarissa? We can't talk like this. Open the damn door. I'd rather stick a knife in my heart than talk to you. You killed him, Veronica. You killed him. That's a lie, Clarissa. Let me in. Let's talk on deck. No. Go away. Leave me alone, you monster, you harpy. How can she know? How much did she see? Meet me on the upper deck. Why? It's important. Do it for Malcolm, for your own good. Trusty, I hate you. Okay, duck out of sight. A few minutes pass by, then she steps out and hurries up the passageway. She's gone. Door's locked. Dang it. Okay, his is locked. We have to drop these sleeping pills somewhere. Hello? No answer. Nothing. Listen. Nothing. Step away. Okay, so Clarissa knows something. Seen in a heavy chair is a man with an enormous walrus mustache. Good day to you, Mrs. Villancy. He salutes. Been stuck above the tug for a week, but I don't believe we've had the pleasure. My name is Subedar Major Sebet Singh, the 14th of Sikhs, retired obviously at your service. Veronica Villancy. Oh, I know who you are. Chaps talk about their wives. Not very complimentary, I'm afraid. Then you have me at a disadvantage. What do you say? Well, no matter. But perhaps that way you can lure me into overconfidence? Make conversation. How long were you in the army? Still am in the army, ma'am. It's life work. Old stagers only fade away, as few recall. I never knew what that meant. And you, are you fading yet? Where were you stationed? Things happen to you that change you. You can't change back, and soldiers, they're fashioned to last, like swords. What's in America for you, Major? Think there'll be another war? My old friend Pitts. We fought together, Egypt, 20 years ago. He's only got one eye. I'm afraid he's quite a monster. A cyclops sounds fun. What happened to his other eye? It'll be a riot, I'm quite sure. What about you? What takes you across the ocean? My husband is looking for work, a change of scenery. To be honest, England scares me. They say America is full of places to work. How very aspirational of him. He plays cards with you. Subject Major, please. And that's right. But between me, Miss Sab, he's not very good at it. You must find him a new hobby. I don't think I'll be playing it, but there's no time to learn. I'll bear that in mind. He hops over. What do you have you seen Malcolm? Not today, I think. If you see him, he's gone missing. Yes? Tell him I'm looking for him. Tell him I love him. Very good. What do you think of him? Brutal honesty? No, I don't think so. Of course, the brutalist. Shifty chap, terrible card player. Apologies for the bluntness, but I say what I see. Okay, very good then. Have you spoken to Lady H this fine morning? Heard a rumor from Lady Armstrong. Why? She has a nose for information, that woman. She had the most interesting theory to share with me just now when I saw her. A theory? I'm not interested. She's usually drunk. What kind of theory? She told me this morning that she is quite certain, quite convinced in fact, that the boat is sinking. Okay. Sinking? Her head must be spinning. I'm gonna find her life jacket. Surely not. Sinking, yes. She told me she's quite sure she heard something fall off the boat. She assumes it was part of the hull, I supposed. So let's see. So, Lady H heard something fall. You seem incredibly calm about this. Is it sinking? Will we reach harbor? You consider me to be a skeptic, yes? I have yet to observe any alarm amongst the senior officers, but who knows? Perhaps they are covering it up. What do you think? Sounds absurd. I'm going to go ask Anders. Doesn't sound very likely. No, it doesn't. Ship's bell. Upper deck. I hope we didn't miss Clarissa, because we did ask. My earring? No, it's not here. The rail? New York is in sight. I wonder if they'll realize he's gone before we land. Okay. Commander Anders is at the wheel looking back at me. Okay, so clear view from bridge to deck. Are we thinking Anders would know? I have a feeling I am not doing very well this time. Terrible idea. Anders is at the wheel. Upper deck. You can see the rail clearly. No one down there. Commander, Miss Villancy, come in. The bridge isn't empty. There are a few duty officers. How are you faring this afternoon, Mrs. Villancy? Well enough. Anxious to arrive. Bit dizzy, to be honest. Can't you make the boat go faster? Not really, no. But we'll be there soon enough, don't you worry. Been up here before? Anders, are we sinking? What? Lady H says we're sinking. She's been drinking since 9. So, a nice I should say she's sinking. Boat is fine, I promise, so. It's 9. Okay, go back down. Quiet room where the men play. Oh. Put ear to more stuff. Oh. Go away. No answer. I'm not ready to give up just yet, am I? I mean, we could jump overboard. Playing cards against himself. Kirster is here. Mrs. Valency, I was hoping to catch you at some point. Are you looking for your diamond by any chance? I found it on the upper deck this morning. Look. I'm afraid I only found the one, though. Is there something else in your cabin? I should go and look for the other one. That's not my earring. Me? Oh, goodness me, no. I'm a bachelor forevermore. I thought I heard something. Would you show me your cabin? You're lying. Okay, so... No doubt I left a porthole open. Probably heard seagulls or mermaids or something. I'll be going now. Restaurant is empty. Forgive me, ma'am. Will your husband not be joining, ma'am? He has gone to the smoking room, perhaps. Why there? He's not feeling well. I'm not sure where he is. He has gone for a walk. I have not seen him, ma'am. Malcolm thinks... The steward thinks Malcolm is up on deck. I have not seen Lady H this entire time. Lady H? I think she's asleep. Anders appears from around a corner. Here you are. You're needed in the restaurant now. Why? Walk me there? I have things I need to do. Why? Please, I don't want to drag you, but it'll look very suspicious if you don't come. Okay. 1 hour from Liberty Island. Where's the turpentine still standing apart, sniffing? Walks me and steps to one side. Thank you all for coming. I apologize for gathering you all here. It's most unusual, but I believe something unusual has indeed occurred. Mrs. Valency? Malcolm Valency, is it with you? I knew it! Don't be hysterical. He's missing since last night. He was with me this morning. Don't be hysterical. I've not done anything. I don't believe you. I saw him fall into the sea. Last night he fell past my window and I looked out. Okay. No, that's a horrible thing to say. Why didn't you tell anyone? Why didn't you tell me? Because I loved him. I don't know if you can understand that. There, I said it. He's gone missing. He was with me this morning. Why don't we ask him? He's taking a walk on deck now. I'm sure he's not. We searched everywhere. What are you saying? Did you look in Clarice's cabin? He has to be somewhere. No one has seen him at all today. That is true, I think. May told me the bed it has not been slept in. Well, very well then, he's missing. He was with me this morning. He didn't come back to the cabin last night, so he is indeed missing. I rather thought as much. Your lies were thoroughly unconvincing. I didn't say anything because I was ashamed. He's done this before. I was hoping he would come back. The point is this. Something has become of Mr. Valency. So what has happened? You know. Of course, one doesn't like to gossip. But Malcolm Valency was on the upper deck last night, and he might have been up there with Miss Turpentine. They have very similar figures, our two women. Wouldn't you agree, gentlemen? Certainly wasn't me. We took a stroll. Must have been Clarissa. I didn't go near the upper deck last night. So, neither did I. Malcolm was going to visit me. I gave him my key, but he never came because he threw himself overboard. Or maybe you two met on deck. That's horrible. You think he killed himself? What did you do to him? Please, let's try to think this rationally. Whoever she was, I heard her push Mr. Valency overboard. I heard the splash. The fact is, Mr. Valency is missing. There's no evidence of anything untoward. It's my belief that Malcolm Valency committed suicide by drowning. It's the only possibility. Do you really think? Poor Malcolm. You mustn't believe her. She's a snake. I swear, she was up there with him. She pushed him into the sea rather than let me take him. What? My own husband? Please, this is insane. Malcolm used you, Clarissa. Because you knew he was going to leave you for me. He was going to take all his money with him. He didn't have any money. You were welcome to him. He would never have left me. He didn't have any money. The money in our marriage is mine. Mrs. Valency? What? This is a waste of time. It was her. She did it. What? You can't believe that. It's clear this pretty girl was having an affair with your husband. I must ask you, Mrs. Valency, did you kill your husband? I'm innocent. You'll never prove anything. I pushed him overboard. I didn't do anything. So, what happened? He must have jumped. Clarissa killed him. A rich, newlywed man in his prime just threw himself into the sea. He wasn't happy. Our marriage was loveless. He had emotional problems. Wasn't happy. He threw himself overboard rather than face the future. He left me alone. You poor creature. I believe you. My sympathies for your loss, Mrs. Valency. Allow me to walk you to your cabin, Mrs. Valency. Miss Amershams, now I think. That's it? Thank you, Commander. What else could there be? Allow me to walk you to your cabin. Thank you, Commander. This way, please. You got out of it. I didn't think you'd get out of it. Oh my gosh! How? It was a cinch. I panicked, I think. I forgive you, my dear. Only next time, please remember, suicides don't pay out life insurance, so we're just going to have to try the whole thing again. You're kidding. So where do I find another idiot? Was it an awful lot of money? This is America. You're going to be just fine. To your next roll, my dear.
Damn it all.
Dang it! Freedom, yes. Life insurance, no. Scarlett Veronica Valency was at sea when Malcolm's husband threw himself overboard. Police are linking the death to a series of gambling debts accrued by Mr. Valency. Mrs. Valency is left penniless in America, but has already been seen in the company of a new man, Commander Anders of the British Navy. Watch out, sir. There might be storms ahead. Picture: Mrs. Valency's first husband was lost in mysterious circumstances 3 years ago. A little shortchanged. Oh dear. Okay. So we got okay, so boop boop boop. Free but no life insurance. Okay, so that was not terribly difficult. Sharks in the water. Business in Malcolm Valency is said to be in hot water as debtors begin to circle. Mr. Valency is rumored to have lost thousands in a string of poor investments, and big donations to Mosley's fascists haven't helped. Oh, goodness. And then there was a curious fire that destroyed the estate, and the insurance would not pay. Look out, Mr. Valency. Your wife didn't marry you for your looks. Close friend says wife Veronica is absolutely kettle-steaming furious. Kettle-steaming furious. That's a new one. All right, so let's see. So options we have are, so we need to do something about Clarissa because she's having an affair with our husband. So let's see. So let's do a what do we know? She's having an affair. Anders likes us. What other things do we know? Okay, I was checking because the Twitch app decided that it was not going to play nice. I think the Twitch app has crashed for my phone, which sucks a little bit. But let's see. Okay, so on the pause screen, we can have resume, reset to 8 a.m., clear fully. Okay. Skim, read, fast forward. Autoplay previous choices. Anti-aliasing. Okay. Let's see. What daring escapades can we get up to this time? So things that we had the options to do. We had the option of throwing his clothes overboard. We have to figure out what to do about Clarissa because she's potentially a sort of witness. I think first things first, we should probably...
We stood together at the rail, Malcolm and I. I told him I could see dolphins playing in the wake of the boat.
Pretending to be enjoying the moonlit.
He leant over to see
guilty and romantic. Malcolm indulged me all but throwing himself.
So I grabbed him by the belt.
I swear he pouted at me, and you're gone.
And I threw him overboard.
Over you go yet again. How can I get... Oh. His cabin wasn't empty. Use this button to autoplay previous choices. Choices in green are the ones you took before. Can I get Clarissa to open up to me? What's inside Carstairs' cabin? How can I get into Clarissa's cabin? Oh, I see what happened. Looks like I need to restart my phone. Silliness. All right. Maybe I don't come in. Of course not, ma'am. Wouldn't dream of it. Captain says we're putting to Liberty Island at 4 p.m. Breakfast still being served. Thank you. I'll let me husband know. Okay, thank you. 8 hours, then you're free. Okay, get moving. Not a second to waste. Okay. Should probably go and see if we can intercept our earring. Being in the scene. The deck. What's this? My earring. I must have dropped it last night. Someone might have found that. Tell me I didn't lose my earring. My earring must have slipped out when Malcolm went over. Got my missing earring back. Okay. So now we have our earrings. Okay. So we knew that there was a clear view. Let's go to the restaurant. Act normal, Veronica, and go to breakfast. I'm late. Hello again, Mrs. Villancy. Will your husband not be joining you? Why there? Playing cards with Mr. Carstairs quite a lot, I believe. He'll be along soon, I'm sure. I've not seen him, ma'am. Clarissa. Clarissa Turpentine is a 20-something from Connecticut, or some such place, with moon eyes, traveling alone. Malcolm found her riveting. I find her to be a wet cloth in a bucket of milk. Do we want to sit with her? Sure. Good morning, Miss Clarissa. May I join you? Oh my God, you're a ghoul, aren't you? Excuse me, I'll sit somewhere else then. Better than what you are. I know what you did to him. What are you talking about? Have some bacon, dear. Don't tell me you don't know. Know what, my dear? Have you seen my husband? Stop pretending. It's horrible. Okay, no one saw any of that. She fled from breakfast. Alright, so we know that she's here. We know that he's here. The steward could open this door, if I asked him to. You witch! I never want to see you again. I know what you did to him, I know. Are you talking about Malcolm? You never loved him, not like I did. He was my husband, not yours. We can't talk like this. I've had enough. Was? So you do know? I don't know what you mean. You're lying, you're lying. We can't... Not here, not like this. I'll wait for you there. I don't want to talk to you, but you will. Please, Clarissa, the upper deck. Ah, now. Miss, is everything quite all right? Everything's fine. What'd you hear? You're the Major? I think Major overheard me talking to Clarissa. That's right. That's here. Please, I need your help. Oh, yes? I think Malcolm is going to overthink. I haven't seen my husband this morning. I'm worried about Miss Turpentine. I'm afraid she's going to do something drastic. Well, these dramatic types, they're like anti-tank mines. They very much like to explode. But I don't see how I can help. Can't you talk to her? What should I do? Oh, let her cry all over you, I expect. Not my field of action. She's gone. Might as well try the door. Okay. We can actually get her to meet us on deck. Huzzah! And there she is. Well, you wanted to talk to me? Out with it! Close by, Lady H is leaning over the rail. She's definitely eavesdropping. You tried to steal my husband. Clarissa, you saw something. I can see you're upset. That's no way to behave. He loved me. He didn't love you, and you destroyed him. You're accusing me of something. I'm his wife, Clarissa. You need to be quiet. He never had done it except for you. I saw him fall, Veronica, last night. It was horrible. I was in my buck just writing something, and I looked up, and he shot past the porthole in front of me. Can't have seen him. You're sure it was him? I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't sure till I saw your face this morning. I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't love him. Why didn't you let him go? Think he killed himself. You know nothing about him. He will love you too. That's all he could do. He loved me, but you left him no choice. Is that your porthole down there? Is this where he was standing? Maybe. I'm not sure. You can join him, Clarissa. Is this your cabin? That isn't your porthole. It has to be. I saw him. I did see him. I think you had a premonition. You imagined it. That's all. If I imagined it, then where is he? When you get off the boat, I hope you never see you again, Veronica. Wait, I see dolphins. Goodbye, Clarissa. He wasn't worth it, you know. All this. It was a pitiful excuse for a man. Just stop talking to me, please. Oh, Veronica, dear, are you quite well? You look awful. Oh, do I? So do you. My husband is missing. I haven't seen him since last night. Really? Husbands are terribly unreliable. Where's the motor cars, and you still have to crank them? I'm not joking. Have you seen him? My husband is boringly reliable. How sad for you. Toodles! Oh, look. Up there on the bridge. Isn't that the commander? You mean Anders? Should we go in? Can he see us down here? Oh, you are playing it cool, aren't you? Hello! Oh, I do believe he's waving at us. She treats him to a wave with her handkerchief, then turns to smile at me. You rather like him, don't you, dear? He's very dashing. Please, he's staff. What do you make of him? Ooh, quite a favorite of mine, but you know, dear, not all that glitters is gold, as they say. What does that mean? You don't trust him? You don't like blacks, lady? H. You don't trust him? Oh, I would trust him. No, maybe not to sail a boat, though. What does that mean? He's a war-decorated commander. I trust him more than you. Oh, I believe in Commander, my dear. He has a secret. What kind of secret? Tittle-tattle, surely. You're quite the detective, aren't you? Me? No, not at all. I'm just interested in people, really. People have fascinating things, always hiding things, always. Mark my words, dear, no one is ever being straight with you. Not ever. Ooh. I am interested in what Carstairs might say. Because now he doesn't have our earring. The smoking room is a stuffy place to pick. Malcolm's jacket is hung over the back of one of the chairs. So is the Major, shuffling cards and murmuring. I don't know if his coat was here earlier. Have you spoken to the fine Lady H this morning? I have. Did she tell you her theory? She's usually drunk. Yes, indeed, the good lady does drink more than is sensible. That no doubt explains it. Explains what? I should be going. Can't trust what she says. Explains what? Boat is sinking. Is it sinking? Who can say? I have yet to observe any alarm amongst the senior officers, but who knows? Perhaps they are covering it up. What do you think? Sounds absurd. I'm going to ask Anders. Drunk as a fish. Yes, sadly it is most likely. My husband's jacket. I'll have one of the stewards run it back to your cabin. I'll take it. Nonsense, you can't go wandering around in the ship with a man's jacket. Well, cabin key. No love letters. Key. Might as well grab it. £400, that's all of our traveling money. That's that. Okay. Oh, wait. I've got some money. Lady H. I want to talk more to Carstairs. I have a feeling I'm not going to get life insurance again. Ah, Miss Valency. Dang fine day. What? Stop bracing up here. Good morning, Mr. Carstairs. Incredible view. Taking in the air. Have you seen my husband? Strands the stroll along the day. I'll never forget this view. No, gone for a stroll, has he? Said he was meeting someone. I haven't seen him since last night. How curious. Perhaps he's at breakfast. I'm sure you'll bump into him soon enough. Can't go far on a tug like this, eh? Lovely always to see you. I think we're going to take another turn. Well, if Malkin has... Okay, so let's see, so... Here's his door. May I join you, Lady H? Oh, of course, dear. A drink? Thank you. Not for me. At lunchtime? Oh, martini. The Major says the boat is sinking. Will you stay in America? What? Oh, yes. Oh, so I was quite worried about that. But you're not any more. Has it stopped sinking? We should tell the commander. That doesn't seem to be getting any lower. I'm no sailor. I must have made a mistake. I was up all night worrying all the same. What happened? So we're safe? Well, I was on deck last night, and I heard something. A splash. Okay. Lady Armstrong was on the upper deck. What sort of thing? It was probably a chair. I'm sure you imagined it. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic, but whatever it was big. I heard the splash when it fell. Jumped. Oh, Anders jumped out onto the ladder, stopped there frozen, watching whatever it was drifting away. I saw his binoculars flashing in the dark. Here you are, ma'am, just as you like it. Rancid. Thank you so much. Just between us. Can't go around giving secrets out like humbugs. What's with it? Anders is propositioning me, Mrs. Armstrong. I want to know if he's legitimate. My dear, you have a husband, don't you? Our marriage is a sham. A woman always has options. Really? Goodness me. Well, that's an interesting secret. Cheers! Finish my drink and go. I need to get her out of the cabin. Hear me fall, yada yada yada. Seriously, not just good enough for you. You only need someone to take the fall? I need some advice. You need a lot more than that, young lady, but go on, spit it out. America, is there any way to get Clarissa off my back? Yes, obviously. Just treat her with the same grave disrespect you showed your husband. If you do that, however, off your conscience, no. Anything else? So you're here for lunch. Which god are you? Just stop and think about that question for a moment. Go take a hike. I'm tired of you. Actually... Forgive me? No chance to take a hike. Ball. Pathetic. Okay, Lady H is there. First thing I notice is someone has pushed a note under my door. I'll pick it up. Might as well read it. Dear Mrs. Valency, I saw it and I will tell everyone. Unless you give me 10,000 pounds, chapel at 2 o'clock, don't be late. Shit, horseshit, some little shit. There you are. You're needing the restaurant now? I don't walk me there. I have things I need to do. Okay. She told me this nonsense already. She saw it through the porthole in the dark. It's ludicrous. He reached out to me like a ghost. How horrible. This is very poor taste. This is absurd. Horrible thing to see. And you did it, Veronica. Me? Nonsense. I was in my cabin. Don't you see? That's why he did it. He couldn't stand to go back to you, you know? Of course, one doesn't like to gossip. If it's... Malcolm Valency was on the upper deck and he wasn't alone. Did you see him fall? Did you push him? Did you see him fall? Night time is dark, my dear. Malcolm was over by the rail smoking, and I saw him with one of our young women. Wasn't me. That was me, of course. You gave a married man your cabin key. You heard me, but he never came because he threw himself overboard. Or maybe you two met on deck. And you threw him into the sea. I know, would never have hurt Malcolm, unless he dumped you. Are you insane, Clarissa Turpentine? You're in floods of tears this morning. A guilty conscience, perhaps? No, no, you mustn't believe her. Think hard now. Was it Miss Turpentine you saw on deck last night, Lady Armstrong? It could well have been Clarissa that I saw. This is terribly ghoulish, but I heard Mr. Villancy going overboard. I heard the splash. Didn't realize what it was until... But now, this is awful, awful. You want my sympathy, do you? Enough theatrics. I can't bear it. There, there, my dear. It'll be over soon. The fact is, Mr. Villancy is missing. The evidence we have is all circumstantial. Nothing to justify a firing squad, as my old film mentioned. Maybe Clarissa was on deck with Malcolm. The poor girl was in love with him, yes. She invited him to the cabin, but he never came. An affair or an infantile infatuation? Not follow she killed him. It's my belief that he committed suicide by drowning. Do you really think? What? You can't believe this? Please, this is insane. Insane? Insane is killing your own husband. With respect, there's one other thing. Barbiturate's in the cabin. It's from Malcolm. Sleeping pills? So? Snooping around, was she? Believe I had, I only keep them for emergencies. The commander saw nothing. Oh, fine, I confess. Stay silent. You were up on the bridge last night with your binoculars. You must have seen exactly what happened, Commander. Well, Subject Major, I have been intending to discuss the matter discreetly with the captain himself, but since you forced me into speaking publicly, it was dark on deck, surely. You can't have seen anything. The moon was quite bright, bright enough to see the upper deck. I saw Mrs. Villancy on deck. I saw something off. He turned me in! You didn't! I thought you loved me, Anders. I had dreams. Very fine, Veronica Villancy, but not fine enough to hang for. Come with me. Oh, hog swap. Sing Sing Correctional Facility. Mrs. Villancy, I've been arrested. Mrs. Emsch, that's me. Please just get on with it. Enjoy your stay. I don't think much of your miserable little country. Dramatically arrested for the murder of her husband. Mrs. Villancy's father was locked in a dolphin hunting expedition near Norway. Cast in the Sing Sing Correctional Facility, somewhat less comfortable than a widow of British might be custom for. Boo. I need him on my side. Thank you. Okay. So definitely grabbing the tablets. Pocket them. Fix the face. Leave the bathroom. So we can intercept the earring. Ah, Mrs. Villancy. Good morning, Mr. Carstairs. For my earring. They slip out so so easily. Goodness, you're right. That's not my earring. Malcolm would be furious if he knew. I'd lost it. They're extremely dear. Should be more careful, old fruit. You're so right, but I didn't drop it here. I haven't been on deck at all. Really? How curious. I wonder how the dickens it got here. A thief? A seagull? Perhaps I lost it yesterday. Storms and high winds yesterday would have rushed right over, I think. Alright. don't come in. Thank you. Okay. Get there fast. Grab my earring. Go below. Bathroom. Tablets. Pocket them. Alright. Smoking room. Malcolm's jacket. Take the key. Done. From the jacket, I flag a porter and send the jacket away. Back out. Lady H? No, thank you. Lady H, it's Veronica. Please, it's urgent. Oh, Veronica, dear, are you quite well? You look awful. Oh, do I? So do you. My husband is missing. Simply dreadful. Too many late nights, I suppose. How is that charming husband of yours this morning? He's gone missing. He's not that charming. He's sleeping in. I haven't seen him since last night. Really? Husbands are terribly unreliable. Have you seen him? No, I don't have him squirreled away in my cabin, my dear. We missed you at breakfast, dear. Everyone was very worried. Worried why? I wasn't feeling well. Oh, I'm fine. Because her turpentine was in an absolute flood of tears. She looked like a leaking cistern. We thought you might be able to talk some sense into her. Crying about what? I should go and see her. How very unusual. If you think you can help. Honestly, I think that girl needs a good seeing to. By a therapist, I mean. Toodles. It's very rude to lawyer, you know. I'm going for a stroll up on deck. Okay. You're going to want to talk to me. Are you threatening me? You witch. I never want to see you again. I know what you did to in my door. Closer, have you seen Malcolm? Where is he? You don't know? You don't know? Make a choice. Don't do it. I don't want you telling lies about me. Go away. Leave me alone. Meet me on the upper deck. Why? It's important. Do it for Malcolm for your own good. Duck out of sight. She's gone. Try the key. I wonder, did that hussy give you a key, dearest? Why, she did. Okay. She writes, does she? Oh, Lord, poetry. She found Malcolm with Falcom. How they flew, my dear. His sword fell. Take one. What should I do with a drunken sailor? Tail out for his clothes and make work for his tailor. Inks run. Look somewhere else. Nightstand. Glass of water, book, and eye mask. Let's tear my name off from the label and leave these there. Look somewhere else. There, locked. And leave. Well, you wanted to talk to me? Out with it. I wanted to show you something. What? Oh my God, where'd you get this? From his wallet. He gave it to me. What? Right before I jumped, before I pushed him, we laughed about it together. No, no, you demon, you demon! He showed me pages and pages. He's my husband, Clarissa. You never stood a chance against me. What'd you expect? Give me that. That's mine. She snatches the sheet from my hands. Now leave me alone. There's a whistle from above as Mr. Anders comes down the ladder from the bridge. Mrs. Valency, admiring the view. I am now, counting the hours. Mr. Anders. Ma'am, we've got to be going now. Rounds don't do themselves. What did he say? I fear I may prove rather more discreet than your husband was. My apologies. Have you seen Malcolm? Malcolm plays cards with you? I seek someone to gamble, Major. The guru does not specify. In my view, it's a question of the stake. To sport and challenge and think, these are fine things. But to stake too much to chance is to turn aside from your duties. In the end, the gambler leaves empty-handed. What do you think of my husband? Of course. He plays with cards with you? Not very good. I'll bear that in mind. Enough talking. And leave. Time to go see Lady H. May I join you, Lady H? At lunchtime? What? It isn't breakfast. Stuart, you know how I like them. Yes, ma'am. 30 seconds, please. Yes, ma'am. Are you married? What do you make of the commander? Are you married, Lady H? No, not anymore, but I really liked it when I was. Sorted. Thank you very much. What do you make of Carstairs? Carstairs? Oh, he's a dark horse, that one. You mark my words. Surely that. He's got a secret. You have the nose of a bloodhound. You know, do you know I really do? It's that old age. Have you made this crossing before? Oh yes, my 4th or 5th time. I simply can never decide where I want to be. Chin Chin, do you work? Do you have any children? Do you know, my dear, but I never did. I meant to, but somehow the moment never arose. And then, of course, it was too late. But do you have like children? Oh no, I don't know, really. I like the idea of children. The real thing is a bit messy, isn't it? Half of them die when they're small, and the other half belittle you till you die. What do you make of the commander? Lovely Anders. Quite a favourite of mine, but you know, my dear, not all that glitters is gold. What does that mean? He's a very charming man. So very in command, don't you think? So young and for such a high rank. He's older than he looks. Must be very good at his job. What are you suggesting? He must be, yes, whatever his job is exactly. A beloved commander, my dear. He has a secret. What kind of secret? A rather awkward one. Lucky for him. I'm terribly discreet. Tell me. Give me a hint. Tittle-tattle, surely. My dear, I already have. Here's to you and that lovely husband of yours anyway. Oh, he's not that lovely. Goodbye, Lady H. Nice to talk to you. You're not what I expected. Well, what did you expect, ma'am? I don't think I'll press Anders necessarily. Well enough. Do I think? Can I try the wheel? Seems quite boring. View is quite impressive, yes indeed. The upper deck does seem a long way down, doesn't it? No one there now, of course. Do you know I was here on watch last night? Oh yes? I didn't know that. What'd you see? That's right. It was a quiet night, light breeze, no fog, relatively good visibility. Should be going. You saw something. Mr. Andrews, my friend. I feel like I've known you a long time. We're old souls, Mrs. Lindsay. That must be it. I'm told you of a secret. Are you trying to tell me something? Must be. Thank you for showing me the bridge. Mr. Andrews, perhaps you can show me more later. I would like that very much. Good day, Mrs. Lindsay. Okay, so there's no blackmail letter. We could maybe go talk to Carstairs. I have theory, sinking. Talk to Carstairs. Mr. Carstairs, are you as you appear to be? You play cards, Mr. Carstairs. Single man? From time to time, yes. Are you good? My husband loves cards. I find cards dreadfully dull. Are you good? Well, yes, quite. What's your game? We should play sometime. I hate games. Rummy, bridge, whist. I've tried poker, but I find it utterly tedious. Lots of hard stares and boring hands. Game for dullard and slowpokes, if you ask me. Where is your husband this afternoon, Mrs. Lindsay? Why do you ask? I've not seen him since last night. I haven't seen him. If I'm honest, Mr. Carstairs, I'm worried. I'm sure he's just gone for a walk about dusk. Why not climb up to the bridge? Great view of the upper deck, you know. Didn't come in last night. I'm sure you're right. Have you seen him on deck? Don't turn up, old girl. You'll see. We're going now. Can I throw stuff out of the porthole? Take the wallet. Desk. Something else. The porthole. I want to throw the key. Missing since last night. I'm worried sick. It's true, I think. That's a horrible thing to say. Why didn't you tell anyone? It's just a horrible thing to see. If he jumped, it was because of you. Toying with him the way you did, you should be ashamed. You can't imagine how I love Veronica. It was pure. There, I said it. You know, of course one doesn't like to gossip. Certainly wasn't me. Didn't go near it. Are you insane, Clarissa Turpentine? Who falls in love on a boat crossing? You don't know what you're talking about. When I went to find Miss Turpentine, I found these in her cabin. Barbiturates, sleeping tablets, extremely strong. Usually it's prescribed for neurotics. Those aren't mine. I've never seen those before. Guilt must be terrible. I imagine they have side effects. Where were they, Commander? Side effects include memory loss, mood swings, erratic emotional behavior. I know I didn't. Think hard now. Was it Miss Turpentine you saw on deck last night, Mrs. Armstrong? I think perhaps it was Clarissa that I saw. I know what you're doing, Veronica. I know. Simply, nothing. I can't bear it. So, what's the truth? Fine, the suspense is killing us, Major. And like a cad, he claimed to love you. As America approached, you demanded he leave his charming wife. Quite naturally, he refused. But he did not know you were an emotional crackpot. It's not true. He was ready to leave her for me. We made plans. If that were true, Miss Turpentine, then you would not have pushed him overboard in a fit of joyless rage. I forgive you. So are we finished? Say nothing. I can confirm it. I saw Miss Turpentine up on deck with Miss Valency, and I saw something fall off the ship. This will be a major scandal for the company. I didn't want to be sure until I was quite sure of what I'd seen. You liar! You're all in it together. This is a fix. A fix! You hear me? I'll get you, Veronica. I'll get you. Please, can you take her away? I feel sorry for you, Clarissa. You had your whole life ahead of you. You're doing this. You're doing this to me. This way, please, Miss Turpentine. I'm glad that's over. I can't stand being on this boat for another minute. I'm most curious if they're indeed. What's that? Do I get the insurance money this time? What do you have, Miss Ampersham? Whatever you'll buy me. I like it straight up with a twist. Something strong and smooth. Yes, ma'am. I must say you did that very well. The sleeping pills were a lovely detail. Really? Do you think so? It's not the only thing I do well. Do tell me more. Oh, yes. Much better than last time. Your drink, miss. Miss? Miss who? I don't think it'll last somehow. Here's to life insurance money and charm. It's a lovely package. You're flattering me, Commander. I'm a very lucky girl. You'd better earn your keep then, young man. I'm glad you think so. Full steam ahead. Oh! My husband has disappeared under mysterious circumstances. I wake to the sound of a sliding sound under my envelope. Veronica, I saw what you did. And that money you'll be getting? Look at the writing, toss it away, read on. Tiny hand, mean, calculated, practiced. You're going to be sending some of that money my way. Give Love me, Mr. Andals, my very best Toodles. Miss Turpentine broke down in tears as she was led away by the harbor police. Her heiress, Gloria Turpentine, a dangerous lunatic, was dramatically arrested for the murder of Malcolm Valency aboard the SS Hook. Justice will be done. Miss Valency is reportedly now a very wealthy woman thanks to a generous life insurance policy and has already been seen in the company of a new man, Commander Anders of the British Navy. Watch out, sir. There might be storms ahead. Oh, freedom, life insurance, no loose ends. Well then, do we need to clear up some loose ends? Alrighty. Let's see. So, 3 tiers of ending. Freedom, money. Toodles is Mrs. Armstrong, so Lady H. Eagle-eyed is Veronica Valency playing around. Eagle-eyed photographers catch Starlight Veronica Valency stepping out with a mystery man. Mrs. V's beau was a strapping chap in a uniform, and we've got to say, they made a fine pair. The two were spotted outside a BUF rally in Manchester shortly before the Valency couple boarded the ship. Our word of advice, get that woman out of the country quick, Mr. V. Mrs. Valency's friend, looking sharp in uniform.
We stood together at the rail, Malcolm and I.
I had to drag him up on deck and away from his silly guard game. I told him some ridiculous story about dolphins, and he fell for it.
He leant over to see
Luckily,
them,
Malcolm was always a biddable idiot. I've got you by the bollocks now, my dearest.
so I grabbed him by the belt.
So I didn't even have to grab him quickly. And down you
And
go.
I threw him overboard.
Hehehe. One of these peoples is a blackmailer. Who's there? Don't come in. Thank you. Alright. Get moving. So the first thing we do, we grab our earring. Go below. Ooh, maybe going to the restaurant. Why there? Be along sure, and I'm sure. Clarissa or sit alone? Let's sit with her. Excuse me. What are you talking about? Have I? Okay. She flew from breakfast. Go to my cabin. Bathroom. Grab them. Leave. Malcolm's jacket, must have. Look in the pockets. Take the key. Take the wallet. Send it to the cabin. Take a seat. What makes you say that? He's often here himself. We played a few. He's missing. Didn't come back. He lost a few hundred, then he said he was off to find you. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Cassius. It's not even noon. Pip pip. But then I have a mind like a dried up honeycomb, so it goes. To our friends, what's a Sutter Major? I am. Good day to you. Being stuck aboard this tug for a week, I don't believe we've had the pleasure. Introduce myself. That's rather true. What did he say? Stop talking. Very good then. Yes, ma'am. Are you two going to play? Do you fancy it? Not today. Game of cards? I can play a few rounds. 21 pontoon. Teach me. Add up 2 cards. Okay. I think I understand. Six of diamonds. So 11. 16. Figured I might as well, right? Just try it. Okay. Clarissa's knock. Don't want to talk to me. Have you seen him? Don't want you telling lies. Knock. Upper deck. Important. Duck out of sight. Read one. Take one. Will you take my life? Will you take my heart? Will you take each piece apart? Elsewhere. Nightstand. Sleeping pills. Do I have to leave the wallet here? Leave the room. Leave. Okay. Show it. He gave it to me. Ooh, maybe right before he jumped. Jumped because of me? Because of you. He was a Catholic. He loved you. Clarissa, what he did with you was a sin. No, I knew deep down, but oh no, it's my fault. That's why I saw him fall, because I was the one who pushed him to it. You couldn't have known. You've been a fool. What's done is done. It's not your fault. Oh, don't be kind to me, please. I couldn't bear it. Ah, we meet again. Good morning, Mr. Carstairs. Have you seen my husband? Haven't seen him. Go below. Thank you. Will you stay in America? This time, I think maybe this time I will. England has too many memories in it now. Quite honestly, too many diseases. That's it. Thank you so much. Did you wink at him? You don't. I absolutely do. I think he takes it with good grace, I guess. Oh. Cheers. If I was 20 years younger, I'd corner him in a cupboard. I don't think that's a dumb thing. What do you make of Carstairs? He thought it was me. He's having an affair, is he? Normal enough for an unmarried man. Whoever young Carstairs is seeing is definitely a secret. Whoever it is, they turn up at his cabin door quite late, and they use knock 9 times, 3 groups of 3. How intriguing. As well, not really managed to find anything juicy, and we're almost ashore. What a waste. The boat is sinking. We should tell the commander. He's up on the bridge with what happened? Splash, something fell off the boat. Sort of thing. What do you make of the Major? Don't like him. He's terribly disappointing. Don't like him? Not as sure you seem. Were you hoping for? You don't like him? Here's the perfect time. What's disappointing that? Does that mean? What are you suggesting? Oh my dear, I can see you're quite besotted with him. As I let her keep Richard. Must have been stunning in your youth. What a mean-spirited thing to say. But yes, I was rather a looker. You must have had the men lining up. Oof. You pick one, whichever doesn't matter, you settle down, and then 10 years later you come to your senses. It's too late to do a darn thing about it. show you something. It'll make you laugh. Oh, my goodness, well, that's enough to make you blush. She's got it bad, poor fool. I need to be going now. Do make sure you enjoy your life. Don't waste it, alright? Thank you. Blah, 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 blah. Do you hate me? No, I love you. It's like chickens and nettles, but there it is. Now what do you want? Can't think of anything. £50. Why not? Bolt on back inside. Who's there? Shove the door open. Wait. A woman's stowaway in his cabin. Potato pineapple rings. Cheese scone. You're here already. Good. Thank you all for coming. Missing. I'm worried sick. I killed him. Please, you mustn't say that. I'll never forgive you. But it's true. It's true. Miss Turpentine, are you quite alright? No, I'm not. I'll never be alright again. I think I need to sit down. I noticed something. Saber Major Sabine, when I was bringing her, I found this. What? This is your husband's wallet, Mrs. Valency? It is. It was in her room, was it? You stole his wallet? You must have left it there after we were together. Miss Turpin, really? I won't lie, it's the truth. We love each other. There, I said it. I also found these. Very strong tablets. Never seen those before, but I need them. No mystery at all. What happened? Very simple. He left me and I killed him. No one cares right now? Absolutely sure. Poor girl. She's heartbroken. Most curious affair indeed. Flattering me, Commander. Vested instruments, of course. Full steam ahead. Okay. Happy ending. Dramatically widowed at sea when husband was murdered by lover Clarissa Turpin, who confessed to the crime shortly after. Okay. Oh, over $40,000. Alright. How do we get rid of Lady Armstrong? One of these people is a blackmailer. Don't come in. Thank you. Okay, moving. Alright. So I feel like we've got some stuff that we very much... below. Because we cannot have the pockets. Take the key, take the wallet. Might as well. Alright. Get the love note. What did he say? Bid him farewell. He goes down. Upper deck. Important. Deck out of sight. Take the key. Okay, first things first. Take one. My wonderful bam, I promised land strong and supple with as a side of ham. Ugh, gross. Somewhere else. Nightstand. The sleeping pill's on. Oop, nope. What are you reading? One of Malcolm's nasty little books. Small thoughts for small minds. So pocket it. Leave. Go. Maybe we can get her to jump this time. That'd be fun. Gave it to me. We laughed about it together. You never stood a chance against me. Glub, glub, gurgle, gurgle. Last time she makes his little mewing like a kitten. That'll teach you to be happy together. She sank down, down into the water to see what the depths of her depths had brought her. So at best. Mr. Anders. I'm a little surprised that we might as well. Oh, okay. So we've already made her jump. Oh, we don't have the sleeping pills. Make her the commander. Don't be silly. If you've been to Africa, as I have, half the world is black. The other half certainly isn't all white either. Don't trust him. Water commander. You're a fan! How delightful. Has a secret. Kind of secret. Tell me. What if we trade? I'll tell you something about Miss Turpie. What do you want? Ooh. I could give give you an earring. Diamond is worth much more. Sell an earring, but a late night need doesn't go into a pawn shop. Take cash. I have £400. My husband's wallet. There's a bloodhound. Okay. Okay, so 2 o'clock. Yeah, British corporate state. Petty Britain for petty little British people. Funny how the ocean covers most of the earth and the British Empire doesn't. Oops! Butterfingers! Happy reading, Malcolm. Excuse me, idea. Toodles. Move on. Weirdly oily. Veronica's villainy, you idiot. Who's that? Excuse me? God, is that you? Major Singh sent me. Anders, where are you hiding? I don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what his game is or what you're doing here. Why? I think I've been caught. Miss Turbine, I'm afraid I don't know. I can't find her either. Sure you knew about Malcolm. She's hiding somewhere. You don't think she's vanished too? For the worst. No, Malcolm went over last night. I didn't go near her. Can't believe she did. I knew there was something wrong with her. She wrote him poems. Terrible poems. Here, have one. It's really indeed terrible. I was looking for her. I did find this. Is your husband's wallet? It is. I bought it for him for Christmas. Men in her camera. Left water there. Then later she slipped up to the top. Alice found these. Poor girl. She never seemed quite right. Always crying in public too. Missing people. So to satisfy my curiosity, I laid a little trap. Bloody goat tied to a post. That's kind of an animal. Oh no. What are you talking about? You're the goat here. Threatened to expose a murderer unless they paid my ransom. So that was you? I'm no murderer. I'm a Christian woman and I went to the chapel to talk to my God. I did not do anything. You love me, Anders. Okay, so do not go to the chapel at 2. Who solved the crime. Dramatically arrested for the murder. No? Liberty for the lady. Okay, so I think... Trap? It was a trap. I'm busy. Don't come in. Thank you. Okay, get moving. So we did really good there for a bit. Deck. Grab earring. Yay. Go below. My cabin. Bathroom. Tablets. Pocket. Leave bathroom. Leave. Breakfast is done. Go to smoking room then. Look at his jacket. Look in the pockets. Key. Wallet. Send it to my cabin. And leave. They're still there. So we don't want to fight with her. Be Clarissa. This door. Step away. I don't want to necessarily be in the hallway. Okay. And now he's gone. What's this door? Knock. Have you seen him? Knock again. Meet me on the upper deck. Important. Duck out of sight. Try the key. Desk. Read one. Take it. I could drown within your powerful eyes. Love and laughter never lies. Look somewhere else. Nightstand. Book. Pocket it. Look somewhere else. Leave the room. Leave. Alright. Go up. Okay. So we can get her to go away. Gave it to me. Laughed about it together. Never stood a chance. Grub, 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 grub. What? Missing. Oh. I always knew she was trouble. Just hoping they're happy together wherever they've gone to. Is that Shema? No, I think. Just in time for lunch. Oh my. You want a drink? Very lucky. Get off in 5 hours or less. Money man and murderer in 5 hours or less. She yeeted herself off the board in front of Lady H. Oh no. Forest Cross tries to help me. Can I make it? What is Anders' secret? Okay. Just in time for Valentine's Day, we're murdering our husband repeatedly. 8 hours and we're free. Okay. I think we've got the beginning of this good. Grab earring, then go and get the sleeping pills. Deck. Go below. Bathroom. Grab tablets. Pocket tablets. Leave bathroom. Something else. Porthole. Okay. Send to cabin. Must be leaving. Porthole. Might as well toss the wallet. Alright, knock on Clarice's door. Guess he'll let me in. Have you seen him? No lies. Knock again. Upper deck. Important. Duck out of sight. Key. Rude. Read the stupid poetry. Take it. 14 times 5. I could love you for 10 weeks. Smiling with eyes and blushing with my cheeks. Nightstand. Book. Pocket it. Somewhere else. Leave the room. Might as well leave. Continue. Okay, I don't think Lady H is with us this time. Blub blub. Go below. Haha, Lady H will be there. May I join you, Lady H? Thank you very much. What do you make of the commander? What does that mean? What are you suggesting? Calm sleepy pill. Wait for my drink. Cheers. You have very good health. I might have done something stupid. Okay, so join her. What does that mean? What are you suggesting? To just weaken him? Oh no! And here's what happened. I dosed myself on sleeping pills. They worked. A particularly attractive pig. No one woke me? Believe me, my dear, we tried. Darn it. How long do I get out? Couldn't say miss, and you go now? Sleep well, lady. Don't fall asleep. Thank you. Okay. Can't believe I made the same mistake twice. So sweet. Spending more time with the passengers than doing any officering. May I join you? I was hoping you would. Right, eating in the mess. How are you this morning? Are we making good time? Excellent time. The conditions have been very favorable. Are you looking forward to our arrival? Very much so. I can't wait to get off this boat. I've never been to America before. America's a big space, but I like New York. I always look forward to my time in Manhattan. You've really never been, not even to appear on the stage. Malcolm has. Never. Perhaps you could show me around? Ah, your good husband, of course. He's not joining you this morning. What's wrong with the young lady, I wonder? She's so young. She's going to miss my husband. Who cares? Fighting emotional. You're never like that, of course, Miss Lindsay. Goodness, no. I'll never tell. Still waters run deep, Mr. Anders. I'm as cool as ice. All ice can be melted. Good day to you. Perhaps I'll see you at dinner? Good day, Commander. Veronica, please. I'm staying at the Hotel Barton. Excellent choice, ma'am. I usually do my rounds between 11 and 12. About 1:30 I could be near your cabin. Perhaps you might be in? What? I'll see you there. Bring your hat. Until then. Ooh. So it seems like we can get her to yeet herself like anytime we really want to. Okay. It's around 11:30. I've got some money. We've got the earrings, we've got the wallet, we've got the key. The question is, how do we get... tablets. Pocket them into the bathroom. Anything else? Leave. Okay. Clarissa, knock. Let me in. For the heat crimes I'd most terrible commit, the lingering taste of kiss is sublime. Where else? Nightstand. Book. Pocket. Somewhere else. Leave the room. Leave. Continue. I mean, we can have a little tryst. The question is, will the tryst mean that I thought you weren't coming? He gestured to a red-tagged key laying on the desk. Let myself in. Close the door. Do sit down. I wanted to ask you something. Then, can I trust you, Anders? Will you give me your passkey? Did you always want to be at sea? My advice, Mrs. Valenti, look after yourself. That way people will stick by you. I want to trust you, Anders. I want to. Can you give me your passkey so you can drop it on another man? No, Veronica, I won't. Smooches. Unlike Malcolm, I'm not going here. I fall for him right where I stand. Then he puts his hat back on. I'll see you again, I hope. Count on it. Oh. Grab the passkey. Untie the key from the tag from the passkey. Tie the tag to Malcolm's key. Put it back on the desk. Fly back down. Smile. You look perfect, dear. Good show. Passkey from the bridge. How naughty, though. How naughty. All right, Veronica, time to get up. Since, after all, you're the run of the ship now. And keep them. Thank you. What does that mean? What are you suggesting? Did you just wink at him? Flip it into my own drink. Do you work? I seem ashamed to take that from them. How am I supposed to swap the drinks? You hinted something about the commander. Quite the detective. Are you married? Do you miss your husband? Powerfully, was most gentle of men, quite the flower. Cheers. Must have been stunning. Lining up. Oh, bottoms up. Please stay in America. Nose of a bloodhound. Said England was full of memories. Unhappy ones too. Thank you. At this point, I may as well smother her with a pillow. H's. Knock. I think she's asleep. Maybe I'll just wait and see what happens. Never mind, it's nothing. Right as Mr. Valency is missing. Or Malcolm. Malcolm used you as a last thing before the end. What? I can't believe that. Well, still no insurance money, but got out of it. It's a cinch. You're kidding. It's always the fine print.
Damn it all.
Well, darn. Over he goes again. Do. What do we think? A round list? Who's there? Don't come in. Thank you. Okay, get moving. What are we thinking? I'll sit somewhere else then. I know why you avoid me just now. They all think you're being rude, but I know. Excuse me? Leave me alone, sit down and don't make a scene. What are you talking about? No, what, my dear? Mr. Pine, I know you quite well. No, I'm not, and it's her fault. What's wrong with the young lady, I wonder? She's so young. I'll never tell. Good day, Commander. Oh. Hinting that he saw us. Well, we need to get those sleeping pills, because having those in our room is not the thing. Clothes, sleeping pills, earrings. Which maybe we shouldn't have thrown the have you seen my husband? To know? Fighting his rival? Not at all. Hardly. I think we all know there's a war coming. That's why you're leaving your visit. No, yes. If it was up to me, I'd have stayed. Malcolm running it from his daughters, and he said completely he's a coward. Malcolm's jacket. In the pockets. Take the key. Take the wallet. And leave. Now to get that stupid love letter. Going to want to talk to me. Have you seen him? No lies. Knock on the door. Upper deck. Important. Duck out of sight. Okay. Grab stupid poetry. Take one. Oh, how you love to encourage me to join you extramaritally. Bleh. The book. Pocket it. Somewhere else. Locked up. Leave. Go to the upper deck. Give it to me. They laughed. Did I ruin the run just because someone saw the shenanigans? Can we assume that tipped her over the edge? Imagine he laughed at her. He could be cruel like that. He always knew she was trouble. So glad it's over. Ah, it still did not get the stupid the writing. Okay, we know that it's her. Well, I think... Okay, I think we've got one more run in us. Splash. So you need that stupid... Okay. Thank you. Go below. Bathroom. Grab the tablets. Pocket them. Bathroom. Desk. Something else. Porthole. Might as well toss his stupid clothes out. We're bored. I think if we go and get the stuff from the smoking room, like her key. And the wallet. Do we want to leave it here or send it to the cabin? Probably send it to the cabin. What makes you say that? Trying a little piece, to be honest. I wouldn't stay here then. Did the favorite butthole, bar none. I'll bear that in mind. Notwithstanding. Continue. Marissa, knock. Going to want to talk to me. Have you seen him? Okay. You're the tree, I am the bug who does clamber. One day our love will crystallize in amber. Her poetry is phenomenally terrible. Okay. Throws her by herself. She go below. Okay, go to the restaurant. Alright. I think she thought we swapped the drinks. So, if we... I am married, Lady H. Palm it. But if I had a child, who would call Marmaduke? Do you miss your husband? Dabs, swap drinks. I rather think this must be yours, dear. Spreads her mouthful delicately into her handkerchief, swaps the drinks back around. Must have been stunning in your youth. Excuse me, oh my. Are you staying in New York? And okay, what do you think of? Must be scandalous. On Anders. Anders? I don't think Anders is anyone's pretty boy in Lady H. Surprised, you know, the beefy ones have the biggest hearts just like cows. Oh dear. We're getting all the secrets out of her. What are you suggesting? When are you making the major? Let's chase these Sikhs. I've known a few. They're also terrifyingly vulnerable. I don't know how they do it. Did you know when they do something bad, they talk about it? What does a nosy old woman to do? Ugh, they really do awful drinks here. I'm going full of memories, unhappy ones and happy ones, but your memories all make you sad, don't they? You know, I think I'm overdue for my nap. I'm so sorry to leave you, my dear, but I'm suddenly very tired. Goodbye, Mrs. Valency. Oh my. Toodles! Let me help you. You don't need... Oh, maybe we can go together. Thank you, my dear. Just pop me on the bed and... Okay. Books. Moonstone. Where's the book? Matt Taylor's. Where's the book? Nothing. Upper pillow. Sleep well, lady. Doesn't take much time. Doesn't take much pressure. Doesn't make much noise as she goes. Oh, let's just put her back nicely. Let's see. Bitte, bist du da? German. Woman stowaway in the cabin. Come in. Okay. But we leave now. Two murders. Welcome. Where's the niche? So really 3. Hear me, father, yada yada yada. I won't get a tinier knot than that last one. I've sinned. Been through what? You morals, you pay so little attention to what you're doing. Anything else? You're here for once. Have you seen the things Clarissa wrote about my husband? God, stay to this. I don't need to see it, Veronica. I really don't want to see it either. I know every bloody word. How do you stand for it? It's excruciating. Scottish literature with the highest authority. I'm not really sure you know what that word means. Still, you really showed her, didn't you? What else? Don't hold back now. Sure you're God? Not the other guy. You should see the other guy. Well, you will, I suppose. Now get out of my sight. Ah ha ha ha. Oh, goodness sakes. Then you have me at a disadvantage. But... playing cards with them. Ooh. I'll bear that in mind. Oh, look. Port. And there we go. 1. Viewer scam bot. Deleted. What do you think of my husband? Of course. Stop talking. Take a seat. Talk to Carstairs. You're an educated man, Mr. Carstairs. Goodness, I try not to be. Educated men aren't supposed to do foolish things. And what foolish things do you do? Educated men are idiots. What secrets have you got hidden away in your cabin? What? I got nothing hidden away anywhere. I wear my heart on my sleeve where it belongs. No, knock, knock. Knock, knock. What did you say? 9 knocks. That's a signal. Don't know what you're talking about. Very sorry. Oh, I think you do. Poppycock. I haven't seen him since last night. If I'm honest, Mr. Carstairs, I'm worried. I'm sure you're right. Who is the woman in your cabin, Mr. Carstairs? She speaks German. Who is she? Say, Major. Intoxicants will judge my judgment, your judgment, my friend, but it will help me to beat you. So I have... Now, why would I do a thing like that? I beg your pardon. She means this much to you. Whoever she is, I love her. And it cost me my career, and it still might cost me my life. So I'd appreciate it if you didn't treat it like I don't gossip. You really love her. I do. For my sins, I do. Please let this go. Of course I'll drop it. If it's serious, I'll never mention it again. Thank you, Veronica. It is serious. Here, Carstairs, here's your foul poison, and you look like you need it. Young lady, I must say, you must have played quite a hand to leave Mr. Carstairs looking like that. What about you, Mrs. V? Do you work? I try not to. You don't recognize me, I suppose. I used to act a little. I don't, should I? I used to act a little. No, probably not. You wounded me, Mr. Carstairs. I used to act a little in the West End. I gave it up when I was married. You're an actress? Goodness me. If I tell you, I never would have done it. Why not? It was quite famous. I take it over to America. Why not? Well, now. You have such an honest face. And actors, you know, they're all terrible liars. That's so. You don't think actors can be good people? Do you think I'm a liar? Can't trust an actor? I mean, how can you? You might be acting. Oh, I want to show you something. I found this in my husband's jacket pocket. This Turpin Rabbit. Goodness me. Well, I don't think this is the sort of thing a chap should be reading. What does it mean? Well, it's probably nothing. Maybe she just fancies the look of it. Let's change the subject anyway. I'm getting a little hot under the collar. Why are you looking for Malcolm? owes me rather a lot of spit. He owes you money. What are you talking about? Malcolm never pays his debts. I'm afraid. Well, that's not what Chip wants to hear. I'm hoping we for better before we dock. My husband's debt's very bad. I'd hate to trouble him about it, of course, but it is rather a lot. A German's got to, in the New World's got to eat. You make your money from cards. If I see my husband, I'll tell him. When? I've not seen him this morning. I'm worried about him. He really has gone missing. My goodness me. You take your cards quite seriously? I do. It's what I'm best at. Can't treat your gifts lightly. I've got to get what you can from what you've got in this world. Game of cards? Don't want to lose anything. You're very wise, I'm sure. Oh, take a deck and play a round of La Boum ici. The queens are checked by jacks, and I give up. It's at that time. Mr. Valency is late. I'll ask the porter if anyone's seen him. And a few minutes later, he returns, looking very grave indeed. Please, Mrs. Valency, Mr. Costas, follow me to the restaurant. I am assembling everyone from first class. What's the problem? Sounds intriguing. Run for it. Please, after you. Mostly, I looked on her, but she was fast asleep. I couldn't wake her. Right, sick. You don't think she's vanished too? Oh, that's terrible. Very peaceful, ma'am. Then this settles it then. Earlier today, Lady H confided in me. She told me she believed the ship was sinking. Last night, she said she heard something fall off the boat. The instruction was, perhaps without realizing it, reporting that she witnessed a murder. And now she's dead? This is coincidence. My God. Indeed, Mrs. Valency, this tells me two things. He was murdered last night. Secondly, the murderer is among us. You most likely killed her as well. Why exactly did you kill him? I didn't. You did. What? You should look in Costas' cabin if you want to see what a true criminal is like. Well, phoo. At least we got away with 2 murders. Well, we didn't get away with 2 murders, but we committed 2 murders. And I'm afraid, my friends, that we're just gonna have to work with that. So, let's see if we've got any friends to raid on this fine, not Valentine's Day, but with the fun that is Valentine's Day type shenanigans. Alright, let's see. Oh my goodness, so much Dead by Daylight going on right now. Well, foo. And I know Keeper is sick, so that's probably the reason why I'm not even looking for that. Yeah. Not seeing anything or anybody right now. Everybody's playing Dead by Daylight, which is phenomenal, but not what we're going for with the vibes here today. So I guess we're not going to do any rating today. But thank you for joining me today as we played some Overboard, where we were like, oh no, our husband, he's disappeared. And it was our fault. We got caught more often than we didn't, unfortunately. But this has been fun. I don't know if I'm going to play it anymore on stream, but I'm definitely going to try to see if I can figure out how to finish this game off. Because it is a lot of fun. I think there's too many loose ends currently. And I need to figure out how to best tie up the loose ends in a way that they're not going to suspect it's me. Maybe if I had left the sleeping pills with the drunk lady. Anyway, all that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, night, whatever is going on for you. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day if you celebrate, or Singleness Awareness Day if you don't, or whatever is going on, if anything. Tomorrow I have a date with the dragon that we're going to enjoy. And so I don't think we're going to be streaming tomorrow. So I'll just, I guess, maybe see you on Sunday or whatever. So I'll see you guys later. Love you. Bye. Thanks for joining us.